Well, smart listener, hello, good night. I hope all of you in a good condition. For all of the smart listener outside there, uh, tonight we're gonna conduct like a discussion as usual. But before that, let me introduce to you about BPEC Makassar. So BPEC is one of English community in Makassar that provide for the society for the person who want to increase or improve their English skill. So if you want to come in BPS itself, you can come every Sunday at 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. So you can get a lot of knowledge in there, not only knowledge, but also you can get a lot of friends and also connection in there. And then it's totally free of charge for all of you. And then tonight, as usual, we make discussion topic about communicable disease or zymotic. So as we know that at the moment, the society is threatened by coronavirus. So tonight we're gonna discuss about the disease that could infect each other. So without any further ado, let's get jump to the topic. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Nahwi Al Bukhari. You can call me Nahwi, and then my friends.
Hello, my name is Fikri. You can call me Fikri.
Well, so both of us from BPEC Makassar. So what do you think about our topic tonight, brother Fikri?
Yeah, exactly. Zymotic is the topic that very suitable to talk tonight in this moment because right now we know that coronavirus is spread in every countries, in several countries because coronavirus is from China, and also that virus spread to several countries in the world like Japan, if I'm not mistaken, like Singapore, like Malaysia, but also Alhamdulillah, coronavirus is not spread in Indonesia, and I hope it will not come to in our beloved country, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also, cymatic. Cymatic is a very popular. I mean, coronavirus is very popular because this is a new disease in the world, and also this is this disease is gonna directly be big. So that's why cymatic is very suitable to talk tonight.
Oh well. So what about you, brother side, about this topic tonight?
Yeah, talking about this topic is infectious diseases. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. I think seems like corona disease. Yeah, yeah. It can be it can be for especially for our environment. It's really disturbed. Yeah, because so that's why. And then especially in Indonesia, it's rainy. Yeah, for now. So we have to always prepare if we come out from our home or go to campus, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, most of us talking about coronavirus, which is very viral, not only in Indonesia but in around the world. So, have you got like zymotic before?
Cymatic.
Yeah.
Let me think about it. Actually,
What kind of zymotic itself?
when I was child, actually, I never get cymatic, but when I was child, I got mythos that
Yeah.
I don't know is this mythos or not because at the moment when people get sore eyes,
Yeah.
and then when we see that eyes,
Yeah.
and then people will say that this disease will infect to us, but I don't know this is mythos or this is mythos or how to say real.
Oh,
But what
fact.
about fact? What about you? Is this mythos?
well. Let me answer about that question actually. So, I still remember when I was sitting at school.
Yeah.
I also heard the same thing as
Yeah.
you. So actually, if we have like a sore eyes,
Yeah.
many people say that this this disease could infect another person, other
Yeah.
person if you look at them. But when I go to hospital at the time, and then I asked the doctor in there, and then I asked doctor at the time, and then she said at the time that yeah, that is true.
That is
fact-
true.
Not that is not like a myth,
Mm.
because the virus could infect you if you
Yeah, exactly.
look the person who has like a sore eyes in the distance around 15 meters.
Yeah.
So it could be infect you.
Yeah, so that's why when I was child, when I see that people who get sore eyes, they
Mm.
usually use eyeglasses. So that's why maybe this is one of ways to save the others. And
Yeah.
also, alhamdulillah, I know that facts. Thank you for
Okay, that's
giving me the
another-
information.
What about you, brother side?
Yeah.
Have you got like zymotic before, like a
Yeah.
communicable disease, infectious
Yeah,
disease?
actually, I know I got that. yeah.
Oh, what is that? What
Because-
kind of
Yeah,
infectious
because
disease?
every day when I come back from our campus, and I always runny, and then after that, how many my friend there is a what to say?
Flu?
Yeah.
Oh, influenza.
Yeah,
Alright.
influenza
Oh.
like that. So many in my campus, so many like that. So yeah, maybe something like that.
So meaning that in your campus, there is like a influenza, and then they are infecting each other, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so how do you prevent that? How do you prevent those kind of disease, like influenza?
Yeah. For that, maybe I always use something.
Like a mask,
Mask,
right?
yeah,
Mask.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every day, if we, but if there is my lecture, I
You open it.
Yeah.
Oh. So what about the medicine? Do you have like a medicine to prevent this disease, like flu?
yeah, I think
There is no. Okay. So brother Fikri, so do you have like traditional disease that could be like decrease the disease itself?
The disease.
Yeah, traditional disease, like
Yeah,
a
actually-
herbal tonic maybe.
Yeah, let's
maybe
talking
sarap ba?
let's
Especially
talking
in
about
Makassar.
Saraba. Yeah, Saraba is very popular in Makassar. So
Yeah.
let's talking about smallpox, or in
Yeah,
Bahasa
yeah,
we
yeah,
say
yeah.
that cacar.
Uh-huh.
So smallpox is one of how to say cymatic.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, yeah.
In maybe in Indonesia.
Yeah.
So that's why when we get smallpox, we can use like I don't know what kind of medicine is that, but
What?
the medicine is color. I mean, it's color. It's
Oh.
yellow. It's
Oh.
yellow. Do you know the name of that?
Is it traditional or
It's- yeah,
modern?
that is traditional, but I forget the name of that.
Do you brother Fikri, brother Said, do you
Yeah.
know the name of the traditional medicine of smallpox itself?
Smallpox.
Something like
Is it
It's-
asam baturate?
No. It's like sand. It's like sand, but
like sand.
the color is
Oh,
yellow.
yellow.
But I forgot the
Oh.
name. Actually, I know, but I forgot it.
So do you know like a several like traditional medicine at the time in the past that maybe become popular among the parents at the
Yeah.
time, like asam baturate?
I don't know
something like
what
that.
is
Yeah,
asam baturate because
I know. I
Do you know?
Yeah.
So
I have used by from the how to say coconut water.
coconut
yeah, but-
water. Oh.
Yeah. Use the coconut water, and after that you use what the
Asam baturate.
yeah asam baturate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what is the function actually?
Yeah, maybe to decrease our demand, something like that.
Oh, to decrease our fever.
Yeah,
Oh,
fever.
yeah.
yeah, when we're talking about coconut water, there are so many
Yeah.
benefits of coconut
Mhm.
water because the first, besides could cure our
Yeah.
illness, it also can make us more strong. Like when we wanna run in far distance, we can drink coconut water
Yeah.
to increase our power.
Oh well, brother Fikr and brother Said, as we know that this is like a rainy season,
Yeah.
and then there are a lot
Yeah,
of diseases that
rainy- yeah.
produced by this rainy season. So could you explain that what kind of disease that produced by the rainy season itself?
Yeah, exactly. I want to explain about this because
Yeah.
you know yesterday I got how to say flu.
Yeah,
And
flu.
then headache.
Headache.
A-
Flu
and-
plus
at the
headache,
moment,
right?
I can sleep well.
Oh.
At the moment, I just slept,
Mm.
woke up, slept, and woke up because of my disease. So that's why this is because of rainy season. So
Rainy
that's why
season.
maybe the rainy season is known as I mean, it's known as
It's make
a
us
flu,
boring,
like
yeah.
flu
Yeah.
and headache.
Headache itself.
And alhamdulillah, tonight I'm getting better, but I'm not. I'm still sick, but I'm how to say? I'm getting better.
Oh, you're getting
I don't know
better.
why I'm so nervous now.
Okay. So what about you, brother?
Yeah.
Side. So what kind of disease that could be produced by the rainy season itself, like
Yeah.
maybe fever or something like that?
Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, I think maybe we have to prepare ourselves,
Mhm.
something like that, and then we always drink something like sarapa. I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that is very popular in our
Yeah,
country. And then, okay. So the next thing that I'd like to ask to you is about, have you got like a disease before? Is it infectious or not? Have you got like a disease before? Could you tell us about your disease? I mean, do you have disease before? Infectious disease, like a fever. Have you got fever before?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you solve it actually?
So I think how would say.
Have you ever got like disease before?
Yeah.
So if you have, could you tell us? Could you explain to us what kind of disease is that?
Yeah. When that I'm from, I have been from my campus, and
Mhm.
after that until my home. So maybe, so I'm so tired.
Yeah.
So that's why the fever that
Yeah.
that comes to me. So after that until morning, I just sleep.
Oh, so what kind of disease that they use at the time? Is it like traditional medicine or modern medicine?
Yeah, I just drink paracetamol.
Oh, yeah, paracetamol, meaning that
paracetamol.
modern
Yeah.
medicine. Oh.
Paracetamol is very popular, like
Yeah.
Bodrexin.
So what about traditional medicine? Have you solved your disease by
Yeah,
doing
actually,
like a
so many
traditional medicine?
traditional.
Yeah, could you
diseases, yeah.
tell us about traditional medicine that do you know?
But I don't know, but my mom knows about that. Because now I just stay in
I-
Makassar.
I-
Okay, what about you?
I already remember what is the name of that traditional medicine.
Oh, what
That
is
is
that?
kunyit.
Kunyit, oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah, kunyit.
I thought there was like a special name for that.
Yeah, kunyit. Yeah,
Oh.
kunyit is one of medicine when we want to cure our smallpox.
So could you explain to us how we use it,
Yeah.
the kunyit itself?
Yeah, when we got a smallpox, we
Mhm.
just how to say applicate the kunyit in our chacha, for example, in our
Mm.
face, in our
Yeah.
body, and etc. And also, do you know yon?
Hmm?
Yon is
What is that
yon
yon?
means menguap.
Oh, what?
Menguap. According to the faith, yon is one of zymotic.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
exactly. when there are someone yawn, and then the others see them or see him,
Mhm.
they will infect to other people. For example, like
Oh.
me, if I got yawn and you see me, directly you will be yawn as well.
Oh,
according to the faith.
so meaning
I got this information from my teacher when I was
Yeah.
senior high school.
So meaning that if we yawn, so
Yeah.
the disease that produced the yawn itself, we yawn too,
Yeah,
right?
so that's why
Oh.
when I was
Is there any special disease beside that? If you do yawn, is there any special disease that produced by
yeah,
that?
exactly.
Or
Especially
just-
it is like is sleepy.
Oh,
Actually, so at the moment when I was senior high school, my teacher he yawn, I mean
Mhm.
no, when she yawn, he
Mhm.
always close her mouth to prevent her students get a yawn as well.
okay. So what about you, brother side? So have you got like heard some mythos from the past about infectious disease? Have you heard some mythos about that?
Yeah, I think for something for like a fikri
Yeah.
Yeah.
brothers say like that when we get is like young, yeah. It will be our friend. It will be stay far from us because yeah, like that.
Okay, so we are discussing about zymotic disease, not only zymotic actually, but also we discuss about the normal disease. So we try not to combine between the infectious disease and also the normal disease. So we're gonna talk about coronavirus itself, as we know that our country or our world right now becomes like coronavirus itself become threat among the society, not only society but around the world. So coronavirus become a big threat, especially for human being. So what do you think about Brother Fikra, about this phenomenon that happened just now?
Yeah, exactly. Coronavirus is very big disease in the world because
Mhm.
this disease is from China and then separate into several countries like Singapore, Malaysia.
Yeah.
What else?
Maybe America,
I-
United States.
Yeah.
Isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Oh,
United
I
States too.
Also.
I didn't know that.
USA.
But and also when I wrote this disease in Google,
Mhm.
and then this is because of a bat
Bad
in
from bad.
in Wuhan market.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I don't know the fact. And also there are some symptoms when people get this disease. The
Mhm.
first is I search in Google. The first is like a fever,
Mhm.
like cough, and also like breathless. So that is
Breathless,
maybe several of symptoms when we get coronavirus. But I hope I don't get that symptoms.
Oh.
What about you? Have you get the symptoms?
Maybe those kind of symptoms that you already mentioned just now is like a normal. I mean, like a normal familiar symptoms
Yeah.
that happen in among
Yeah,
society
yeah,
right now.
exactly,
What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
Did we got like coronavirus too?
Yeah, exactly because cough, fever,
Yeah,
and
that is
breathless,
normal,
that is
right?
a normal disease. But maybe those kinds of symptoms is how to say is worse than than
Oh.
other diseases.
Yeah, yeah,
Then, I mean, then other symptoms because maybe in the coronavirus when we get cough symptoms
Yeah.
like a fever, this is worse than usually.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So this
Yeah.
is not like a
This is
usual, like
yeah.
usual
This is-
breathless or
Mm.
something like that.
This is maybe
The worst one.
this is like a normal maybe.
Abnormal. So what about you, brother side? So what is your opinion about coronavirus that happened just now?
Talking about coronavirus. Yeah. So coronavirus. So many in the around the world
Yeah.
infect about the coronavirus.
Mm.
So I think, yeah. But in Indonesia,
Yeah.
there's not
Yeah.
infect
Oh.
about the.
Yeah, because I read in the internet there is
Yeah.
no coronavirus come to in Indonesia. But do you believe that? What about what about you?
I think, yeah, maybe start from the
Mm.
session in Indonesia, from that
Mm.
maybe, and then the feed
Mm.
from
Yeah.
Indonesian people, something like that,
Oh.
and then after that, if they are something the rivals,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
there's no, how to say, tidak peduli.
Didn't
that.
care about that.
Yeah, they
Oh.
still don't care about that.
Mm.
So, do you scare about coronavirus just now? Do you scare that coronavirus will be enter our country?
I think, yeah, maybe, but because we can see in around so many country,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, how do you prevent the coronavirus itself? Have you prepared yourself, or you didn't care about that things?
I think for now I don't care because
don't care
we
about
didn't
that.
we didn't see in our country.
So
Yeah, in fact
if
about
the
that.
coronavirus exists in our country, you protect yourself, maybe.
Of course.
Oh, okay. What about you, Fikri?
Yeah.
Do you scare about coronavirus?
Actually, I don't know why I never scared with coronavirus that
Mm.
come to our country because as we know
Why?
that people or citizens in our country is very strong.
Oh my
Because you know maybe coronavirus tries to come to our country, but
Mhm.
maybe coronavirus is not as hard as our
it's
as
not
our
strong
body
enough for that.
because we know that citizens in our country
Yeah.
is I mean are very strong.
Okay.
Like you know when we were child,
Yeah.
we always eat like random food. We don't care about the health and so on so far. And also when we get a big disease,
Yeah.
we think that there is just a small disease.
Yeah.
That maybe when people in abroad get this disease, they will get how to say
Go to hospital.
yeah they will go to hospital, but we don't.
Okay.
And also we can see also several cases when the foreigners come to
But
our
Indonesian society just they don't care about
Yeah,
it.
don't care. So that is our ability in Indonesia. We never care about disease in our country because disease may be afraid to our society.
Yeah.
And also
Okay.
we know that when foreigners from America, from Japan, the first time go to Indonesia, exactly
Yeah.
they will get fever, they will get cough because
Okay.
of our how to say our weather, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's why maybe this is one of our ability in Indonesia. We have a strong body than other
Okay.
countries
Yeah.
people.
So based on your opinion, say that our antibody and also
Yeah,
our
yeah.
mindset are already strengthened
Yeah.
since when
Always
our child.
positive, positive.
Yeah.
We have inner antibody.
Natural antibody.
Natural.
Okay, so we already
We always positive thinking
Yeah,
about
positive
that.
thinking, yeah.
so there are two there are two big like walls so that the coronavirus didn't come in our didn't come in our
Yeah.
beloved country.
Yeah, first because of our habits when we were child, because of our mindset, we always think that this is okay.
And then both of that things they collaborate each other so that
Yeah.
the harm disease like a coronavirus cannot enter our country, right?
Yeah.
So brother side, so do you think coronavirus will attack our country when we see the situation right now? So
Yeah.
there are a lot of foreigners that come from abroad, not only in China. There are a lot like Singapore, Malaysia, and so on. So, do you think that coronavirus will attack our country one day?
Yeah, I think one day maybe if the coronavirus there is not the how to say pencegah.
Prevention.
Yeah, prevention about the corona because until now we can see in the internet so many in the Instagram so many country attack about the this virus. So I think maybe in Indonesia we don't know, yeah,
Yeah.
because we don't know. Maybe in the next day or week will be coming in our country.
Oh, meaning that we have to
Prepare-
do like a
just
prevent
prepare our
things. Okay.
ourselves, yeah.
Okay. We do like a several preventions.
Yeah.
So what about you, Brother Fikri? Do you
Yeah.
think that coronavirus will
From
attack our country one day? And then
From our
what
government-
should the government do,
Yeah.
or what is your suggestion to prevent this disease enter our beloved country?
Okay, thank you for the question. To me, when you ask me that is the coronavirus will attack our country someday, maybe in my opinion, the coronavirus already attack our country.
Oh,
But
already.
as I said before,
Uh-huh.
coronavirus is not strong our body. They can attack our body because
Okay.
of our body is very strong. Coronavirus maybe I say that, wow, why this body is very strong. I can attack this body like other people in other countries.
Okay.
So, what about you? So I want to ask you, what about you? Do you
To
think
me.
that
And yes.
coronavirus will attack our
Yeah.
will attack our country someday?
Actually, it depends on the government itself.
Yeah.
If the government didn't do like a prevention or
Yeah.
something like that, or let a lot of tourists, the international tourists,
Yeah.
visit our country, maybe 2 weeks more, coronavirus will enter our country itself. So, what about you, brother side? Do you have
I
an
think
opinion
for
related on?
our government? Yeah,
Yeah.
we just but like brother said that
Yeah.
Fikri brother, yeah, say that when we have the strong
Body?
yeah,
Yeah.
but about that we have to prepare, especially for our government. We
yeah.
have to prepare like what to say,
Hospital.
yeah, the hospital, something like that. We have just prepared, but we don't know that next week something or next month, yeah,
Yeah.
we want to come attack in our country.
Well, we already discussed about the symptoms
Yeah.
and also the coronavirus itself.
But I
So,
think-
what do you think about the disadvantage that produced by the coronavirus itself, Brother Fikri?
What? Can you
I
repeat
mean,
your question?
what kind of disadvantageous things that produced by the coronavirus itself?
When you're asking me about what is the disadvantages,
Yeah.
maybe it's useless question because we know that there are so many disadvantages from coronavirus like kill.
I mean,
kill
yeah,
everybody.
there are a lot of disadvantages, but not only in our health but also in our infrastructure.
Mm,
Is it impact in infrastructure?
I don't want to say about it because I haven't understand about it. So that's why I have not have much knowledge about that. So that's why I don't want to comment about that.
What about in personal?
in personal?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just like harm them, make them can do all of their activities. Their activities will be stopped because of maybe they get coronavirus or something like that. So I want to ask you again, how our country should do to prevent coronavirus in Indonesia?
All right. So the first thing that we should do is prevent the international tourists visit our
Yeah.
country. That is the first prevention that we should do. And then the second is
All of tourists from every countries.
Yeah.
every country.
Every
because
country.
because
Of course.
coronavirus already attack in several countries like USA, Singapore,
What
and
about the
etc.
country that didn't get coronavirus?
From now on,
Should
for the
we stop
short
them
time,
as well?
yeah, I mean for the short time, we should close every like a tourism place. I mean every sector. If we want, I mean we cannot allow the tourists from now on for the short time, from the short period. I mean because the coronavirus could attack any country, and then we still didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Because right now at the moment we only know about the several countries that attacked by the coronavirus itself. We didn't know that maybe there were several countries maybe in Europe or America that already attacked by coronavirus but didn't list in media, or our government didn't know about it. So that's our consideration
But
right now.
I think for virus, not just for the people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for food, something like
product.
that. Yeah, it can
Product
be
from abroad,
Yeah, product
right?
from abroad. It
Yeah.
will be bring the
Yeah.
virus actually.
I have a funny question.
Yeah, what is
So,
that?
have you seen the how to say? Oh my god, I forgot it. Okay, continue.
Okay. So what about you, Fikri? What is the first step to prevent this virus itself?
Yeah, same like your statement before that. We have to stop the foreigners from other country, even though the country who don't get coronavirus, because we
yeah.
cannot deny that when people from other country who don't get coronavirus, maybe we cannot deny that we don't know they get coronavirus as well or not, because coronavirus can attack everyone, not only in the country who I mean that attacked by coronavirus, but also in every country
So,
in the world.
Do you think that does it take like a lot of disadvantages, especially in tourism
Yeah, I don't
sector?
Yeah, maybe.
Because we close every sector in tourism object, tourism spot, so that we didn't get like income anymore. So but actually this is better for us, better than you get like a dangerous disease. So it's better for us to close every sector in tourist especially, and also we should like we should give like a limitation for the product that come from abroad itself actually.
Okay.
So
me.
what about you?
I remember what is my
Yeah, what
question
is
that I
that?
want to say before, because do you know that the information that coronavirus can attack through Xiaomi phone?
What? Oh god! I got that.
Have you ever
yeah.
seen that information?
My friends text me at the time that and then he said like this, and then by accident my mobile phone also Xiaomi, so
Yeah.
should I throw it?
So-
What about you?
so-
Do you use Xiaomi phone?
Yeah. No.
Okay,
No.
so let's try it
But in my
together.
country, so many. My friend talking. If you have the Xiaomi phone, you have to throw that.
Yeah, because
So
this
this
is
can
for
be
virus.
really-
So I want to ask you, because
Attack the virus.
there are some
coronavirus.
information
Uh-huh.
say that
Because
the coronavirus
product from
can
the China,
attack
yeah.
by Xiaomi phone. So what
Yeah.
about you? Do you
Oh
get
my-
a coronavirus?
Oh my god! So I didn't get like several symptoms that we already discussed before, but I'm worried about that. So maybe
so-
it's better for us
so-
to throw my mobile
okay.
phone
I-
after
i-
this.
If you worry about the coronavirus, so please give your phone, please.
No, I'm worried if the coronavirus attack you. So it's better for us to just throw it away.
Okay.
Okay. So in this case, because we already discussed too much about our topic tonight, so in this case we're gonna give you like several unfamiliar vocabularies related on of course related on our topic tonight. So start from me. So my new vocabularies for smart listener outside there is the first, zymotic. So zymotic itself meaning that penyakit menular, and then it categorizes as a noun. And then the second is I'd like to give you prevention. So prevention meaning that pencegahan. And then the last is yawn. Yawn meaning that menguap. So Brother Fikri, do you have like unfamiliar vocabularies from smart listeners out there?
Okay, thank you. Just now we already discussed about hot topic, and also I will mention three new vocabularies that related on our discussion tonight. The first is damage. Damage means kerugian. So this word categorizes a noun. And the second one is sesak napas. Sesak napas in bahasa we say breathless. And then this is categorizes adjective. And the last one is yawn. Yawn means menguap. So this categorizes verb. So that is my new vocabulary for smart listeners.
What about you, Brother Said?
So thank you. So tonight we were talking about the so interesting, yeah, about the
Yeah.
coronavirus. So I have three vocabulary. Yeah, and the first is smallpox or cacar.
Oh.
And the second is exhausted.
Oh.
Is lelah or so tired, yeah.
Okay.
And the last is foreigners or orang asing.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
thank
so those are our new vocabularies. Hope that is will be increase your vocabularies. And also, before we close our lovely meeting tonight, I'd like to invite once more for all of the smart listeners out there to come in BPEC Benteng Panua English Club at Fort Rotterdam, especially in Building J. So in BPEC, you can improve your skill through speaking, and also it conduct at 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. every Sunday. So for all of you didn't please welcome to our lovely Sunday meeting, because we are very welcome to the newcomers. So do not feel like shame or something like that. Just come to us. And then the most important thing is this is very free of charge, so don't worry about if you have to pay like that. There is no payment in BPS itself. So and also you can get a lot of friends and knowledge, and then a new atmosphere of discussion itself.
So,
So,
I have a question for
what is
BPC.
that?
So what is the requirements when we want to go to? I mean, when we want to join in
Yeah.
BPC?
The requirements.
Yeah.
So the first requirement is you have to of course you have to come in the place first, and then the second is maybe it's better for you if you have a basic. But for all of you that just want to start learn English, it doesn't matter. It will indirectly it will be increase your vocabularies, because you are listening in English sound,
English
and then maybe day by day indirectly you can speak English.
Yeah.
And then the last is maybe the last requirements for all of you that want to enroll yourself in BPEC. Just feel friendly. Just feel friendly among the people that join in BPEC too. What about you, Brother Fikri? Do you have like requirements?
Yeah, exactly. The requirements is you should go there.
So the most important
Yeah.
requirement is just go there, and
You have
then
to try
friendly.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm Nahui as a moderator tonight. I do apologize if I made mistakes during the conversation or the discussion tonight. Thank you.